Right, there's some snow up there this morning. It looks like a small enough amount. I think it should be okay. Might be fun.
This is fun.
Back in the middle of October last year, my work dried up for the season and I decided to head north for a wee while. I felt pretty burnt out and not much like myself, however that's supposed to feel. So I headed north for a few weeks in search of quiet, some time away from people, and a little hope. I went so far north I found hope in the form of a loch and a mountain, which I couldn't resist climbing. Stay tuned to find out what's coming up next for me and Stream. We're finally off on an adventure. I finally saw lots of salmon jumping. I was so mesmerised watching and waiting for another one to jump that I didn't want to go back to the van for my camera, so all of this is taken on my phone. I don't know if any actually make it, but this is as close as I saw one get. Right, that's morning business done. Now I can go up a mountain. Right, so I'm leaving a tiny bit later than originally planned. It's almost 8:30, and I just had some indecisiveness about how many layers, especially because it's supposed to be clear today, but then clouds just kind of come over the top of the mountain, and I don't like being cold. I also don't really like being too hot, and I get really hot and sweaty when I walk, but I don't like being too cold. So yes, a heavy bag full of snacks and hot soup for lunch, and all the essentials like a first aid kit and a compass. And layers, lots of layers, and waterproofs. And there's a really cool waterfall to walk past on the way up. I'm gonna get so distracted. I should really get further than like 2 steps from the car park before I start filming waterfalls. But it looks so cool. Oh dear. The path here appears to be a bit of a stream. This is going to be really fun on the way down when I am tired. Sometimes I wish I had longer legs. Great start, barely away from the van and managed to tread on a rock that wasn't actually stable, it just slipped. And one knee down, one wrist down, which is going to be super clicky for a while now. And I'm just waiting for that like initial shock and pain to go before I carry on walking on the hill. I'm like, am I going to make it to the top of this mountain? That rock. Meh. That rocky bit that I've just come up, it's probably going to be a complete nightmare on the way down. I will probably wish that I'd bought the walking poles that have been in my shopping list for like 2 years. I think it's raining over there. Squelchy. I I just slightly slid in some mud and very almost went down in it, which would not be fun because it is very muddy. It's not raining, but it is so very windy that I've had to put my hood up and gloves on because I came around a corner up the hill and went, whoa, that's like super windy. I got a bit chilly while stopping to put all the layers on. Oh, and have slightly too many warm things around my neck, feeling a little bit strangled. But gonna wait until next time I want to stop to sort that out because I need to generate some heat again. And then I'll overheat and I'll want to stop anyway. Whew. Oh man, why did I decide to climb a hill? Mountain? I'm crazy. I found a rock to lean on and I needed a break and a change of position for my back. It's quite a nice rock. And the sun is kind of coming through the clouds and the wind is intermittently very, very cold. I think I might have to stop for a snack. I've been going less than 2 hours and I'm tired. Always happens to me, especially because I've been tired recently anyway. But I'll just maybe take a wee break here and then, yeah, keep going to the top. First signs of frostiness. I appear to be headed into a cloud. Oh. It is chilly and the wind is so loud. It's just stopped for a sec. Ooh. That's hail and it's hurting my face. It's cold and crazy right now, but also kind of beautiful. I'm just watching the little snow kind of dancing in the wind and it's really cool. And my hand that's holding my phone is cold already, so I got told by a friend last winter that apparently most adults don't eat snow. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not eating it off the ground, well, unless it's really fresh. But I just feel like you're missing out. I love standing, especially in heavy snow, standing outside with my mouth open and letting it fall on my tongue. Oh, so much fun. Ooh, there's a funny shaped rock ahead. Looks like it's pointing somewhere, hopefully to the summit. Looks really cool. It doesn't look like I can go too far wrong. Just don't fall off that big steep drop to the side, which should be fine because visibility isn't that bad. There's no way you could call me a Munro bagger because if I get up and down this one, it will be my 5th. Did my first one like a decade or something ago. That was the biggest, highest. And then climbed lots of almost Munros. Just isn't something that happens that often. I think the summer is the best time of year to do it and I'm usually working. So like 3 years ago, I climbed 3 in a day with my dad. I'm hoping we can still claim that we've climbed them all because I did get up all of them. I just didn't get off the mountain under my own, what's the word? I can't think of the word. There may have been a helicopter involved after a slip and a torn ligament in my knee. So I haven't actually climbed a Munro since then. And I told myself that I wouldn't do it without walking poles, which, yeah. Ooh, the snow looks kind of cool up here, and the sun is kind of trying to break through the cloud. Ooh, I know it's not that much snow, but it's my first snow of the year, or of this winter anyway, so it's enough snow to make me happy. Ah, I can't seem to hold my phone. Let's try that. I don't even know where the lens is now. That's not going to work. I might keep this in the video. I've been at it for 3 hours. I'm not at the top yet. The Walk Highlands guide. If I haven't talked about Walk Highlands before, I should talk about that because it's an incredible website and now app. But yes, they said 4 to 6 hours. And obviously I've stopped to film and photograph and mess around, but I also knew that it would just take me ages and that I'd keep stopping and just feel really tired. So I'm 3 hours in. If I hit the summit in the next hour, I'm on schedule for my plan, which is why I got up early, so that I would definitely get off before it gets dark, even if I take forever. It's funny how getting to walk through some snow lifts my spirits enough. I kind of feel like I can get there. Oh, that feels nice. Oh, I might have to go. It looks like arrows. It's like, go that way. It's for the way back down. There's some people chasing me up the mountain. They're just like on the top there. I don't know if it's going to come out. I think I can see the top. And yes, I have sunglasses on because the snow is just a bit bright for my sensitive eyes. And because, you know, I just look so cool up a mountain like this. Oh, eek. Ooh, 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 it might be clearing. Or maybe not. I just had to stop and pee in this weather. I have a very cold bottom now, but sometimes you just have to go. Ooh, starting to clear ahead, or I'm coming out of the cloud. It looks pretty cool. I'll show you because it looks better than my face. I seem to have damaged the screen protector that is on the front of my phone, right over the lens bit, so maybe I smoothed it out. No, I'm not sure if I'm going to be a little bit out of focus or fuzzy or just, I don't know. But I've just stopped for lunch. You can see the weather's changed a bit. Oh wait a minute, there was blue sky a second ago. So I had my nice hot soup and pasta that was a bit overcooked, but I don't really care. It was what I needed. But then maybe started to feel a little bit tired. Which is just what you want when you've still got most of the mountain to get down. And as I expected, it feels like it's going to be slow going on quite a lot of it. The view's just stunning. Oh, there's like rays of sun in the distance coming through cloudy stuff and things, and it's just looks amazing, but I'm not sure that my phone or possibly any camera that I have would capture that. It looks kind of better in person. ground here is super squidgy. It's like head freedom. It's only so long I can wear a hat and a hood for without it driving me crazy. Let's hope the wind stays low from now on. That's a good look. Gotta love the dilemma of where does the path go? There? Or down that way? It looks like maybe this way, I think. I hope. That would be kind of typical, wouldn't it? Like, make it to the top of the mountain and get lost on the way down. But I seem to have found the path again. There were definitely boot prints through the muddy stuff that I went through, so I just kept going. And yeah, the sun's out right now, which is lovely. Hi tree, you're cute. I just lost one boot completely in the mud, which kind of sucks. Trying to work out whether to rinse it off now or later. It might have gone over the top of my waterproof sock. That's annoying. Almost there. There's the stream. That makes me happy. Home! I did it! And under 7 hours. Did I calculate that right? Yeah, like near 6.5, which is pretty good considering I was going very slowly. And yeah, I thought it was going to take me longer than that. So I'm on 5 Munros now, which is good because I don't really like the number 4. Right now my engine is running, which I hate doing. It feels very un-environmentally friendly, but I need a little bit more power in my leisure battery to get through tonight, especially if I want to actually eat something warm. Optional on that, because I did have a warm lunch. I'm tired now. My brain's not working. Yes, I'm only driving a short distance up the road if my spot's still free from last night. But there's signal there as well, and I want to let my brother know that I'm safely down so that, yeah, no one sends out search parties. As usual, I had intended to get this video out a while back, before the end of last year in fact, but I got distracted by people when volunteering and then staying at my parents' place in December. And this is going to be my last Scottish video for a while because je suis maintenant en France. Tune in next time to see what I'm getting up to.